Welcome to Immigration Quicktake. This is Jessica Eyes with the American Immigration Lawyers Association. The California State Legislature is making efforts to advance a cumbersome and ineffective proposal known as the Immigration Reform Act, AB 1159. Victor Nieblas, immigration attorney and first vice president of AILA, joins us through Skype from California to discuss the matter further. Victor, this proposal is causing a lot of concern. Can you give us an overview of what's going on?
Hi, Jessica. Yes, thank you for the invitation. This bill is being drafted by the California State Bar, which includes its executive director, Joe Dunn, and its current president, Mr. Pat Kelly, and others. It's being drafted so it can then be introduced into the legislature by Representative Lorena Gonzalez. This bill is labeled to protect immigrants, to prevent the fraud against immigrants, but it does not do it. Now, it covers California attorneys, but also any other attorney who's doing work in the state of California. So it should be problematic to everyone who engages in the area of immigration law.
Thank you, Victor. And what aspects of the bill in particular are most troubling?
Well, Jessica, in an effort to stop immigration fraud, this bill lumps all licensed attorneys with fraudsters and notarios. In essence, this bill is blaming immigration attorneys for immigration fraud, and this was expressed by the bill's author, Democrat Lorena Gonzalez. The bad parts of the bill are, there are quite a few. For example, in one provision, it interferes with the attorney-client relationship. It places onerous burdens, like, for example, hiring interpreters, translators, for all communications with clients whose native language is not English. It eliminates the flat fee structure. It mandates client trust funds. You have to itemize all financial transactions with clients bi-monthly in their native language. It mandates a $100,000 bond if you don't have enough malpractice insurance. This bill singles out immigration attorneys. All other areas of the law are excluded. Eventually, what this bill will do, will result in higher fees for legal services. Those who cannot afford the higher fees will be forced into the hands of these fraudsters, the notarios. I mean, this bill was intended to stop fraud, but in reality, what it's going to do, it's going to create more fraud.
If the ultimate goal is to protect potential victims of immigration fraud, what would be an effective way of doing so? What should the legislators be doing instead?
Well, the authors of the bill, and let's talk about the authors. We have Lorena Gonzalez, who's a Democrat from San Diego, and also the Senator Kevin De Leon from Los Angeles, Democrat as well. Their concern is they're trying to stop fraud from immigration, in the area of immigration. And certainly we can see that there are many ways in which you can do so. One of the things that this bill just completely ignores is the role of the notario in the area of immigration law. We know that the notarios are the ones that cause most of the fraud.
Thank you, Victor, for joining us. And to wrap up today's quick take, what should we expect to see in the next couple of weeks?
Well, Jessica, these folks really want to push ahead this bill. They want to do it as soon as possible. They gave us a framework of 4 weeks. In the next 4 weeks, they want to pass it in the Senate. They then want to transfer it to the Assembly and have it before the governor's desk by mid-September. And if the governor signs this bill, it will become effective immediately. They don't want to wait until January 1st. They want to implement it immediately. So certainly we need to focus on what this bill does and what it doesn't. And certainly we need to be able to communicate this to the press, to our neighbors, to everyone who is involved in immigration, because it not only impacts attorneys, but it also impacts community-based groups who at this time should be focusing, like us, on the comprehensive immigration efforts in the House. So stay tuned to Quick Takes, and we'll give you the latest of what's happening in the California battle. Stay tuned.